Hello motorcycle friends and friends of Pico De Orizaba. Today is Monday, March 10, 2025, and I'm here in Ciudad Cerdán. You can see down there is Ciudad Cerdán, the church of Ciudad Cerdán. Anyways, I'm just about to go on a motorcycle ride just in the area around the volcano and maybe up to the volcano, Pico De Orizaba. So I'm here in Ciudad Cerdán because here I'm going to start. Today, right now, it is 12 o'clock. Monday, March 10th. It's 12 o'clock and I want to show you something. I have an app here on the phone. And the app says right here I am at 2,565 meters above sea level. So here we are, 2,565 meters here on the highway that goes through Ciudad Cerdán. Anyways, I'm going to put my helmet on and I'm driving now towards Esperanza. It's 20 kilometers away and it's where the big highway is, the autopista, the toll highway that goes from Puebla to Veracruz. So let's go towards Esperanza, okay? Okay, motorcycle friends, I'm here at an important intersection. I just came from Ciudad Cerdán, which is that way, and it's 15.4 kilometers that way. If you continue highway over there for another 3 kilometers, you are in Esperanza, and there's also the highway from Puebla to Veracruz goes along there, and I can actually see it. Anyways, so I drove from Ciudad Cerdán to here, to this intersection, and I want to show you the elevation. 2,468. So here at this point we are at 2,468 meters. So we dropped some elevation driving from Ciudad Cerdán to here. Okay, so here at this intersection I'm turning here right now and I'm gonna drive to the small town called ATZITZINTLA. You can read it on the bus stop there. So from the intersection here, now we're driving to ATZITZINTLA, and I'm gonna set my odometer again, reset it. I set it at 0 at Ciudad Cerdán, and it shows 15.4 here. So I'm going to reset it to 0. Okay, it's 0 now, and I'm going to continue to drive to ATZITZINTLA, and I'm going to let you know what distance it is here from the intersection to ATZITZINTLA. Here, the intersection of Esperanza y Ciudad Cerdán. It's a major highway here. Okay. Let's continue driving to ATZITZINTLA, and I'm going to talk to you again in ATZITZINTLA, okay? And over there is Pico De Orizaba. Looks beautiful, the weather is beautiful. Anyways, let's drive to ATZITZINTLA. Okay, motorcycle friends and friends of Pico De Orizaba. So We just arrived here in ATZITZINTLA. Okay? So I came here on this highway. I'm gonna drive there and then I take a right turn on the second street. Anyways, it is 12:32 and you can see 7.6 kilometers. It took 7.6 kilometers from when I talked to you last at the highway, at the intersection, at the bus stop. 7.6 kilometers to get here to ATZITZINTLA, and the elevation is 2,694 meters. We are at 2,694 meters here at ATZITZINTLA, so we climbed a lot again from the bus stop here to ATZITZINTLA. Actually, we are much higher than Ciudad Sudan, like 150 meter higher. So that's quite a climb just from the bus station here to ATZITZINTLA. Okay, I'm going to reset the odometer again to 0. I'm doing it right now. We are again at 0. I'm going to continue driving, enter the town, make a right turn, and then I'm driving towards the Pico De Orizaba. And I talk to you again at the next small village, okay? Okay, let's continue towards Pico De Orizaba. Let's continue towards the observation telescope. Let's continue towards Valle De Encuentro and maybe even towards the Refugio Fausto Gonzales, okay, if we get up there. Okay, let's continue riding the motorcycle. Motorcycle friends, we are on the way to the small village of Malaquilla. We're almost there. And the road is uphill a lot. Big elevation gain on this road. Okay, motorcycle friends and friends of Pico De Orizaba. So I'm here in the small village of Malaquilla. That's the village right there. And I just passed through here. I'm basically already at the top end of the little village. And the odometer says 8.5 kilometers. So from ATZITZINTLA to here, 8.5 kilometers. It's not 100% correct because there's construction and I had to make a detour, maybe 1 to 2 kilometers. So 8.5, maybe it's 6.5 to 7 if you would continue on the regular road. They're rebuilding the road, that's why there was construction. Anyways, I'm here in the small village of Malaquilla and the elevation is 3,183 meters. So here in Malaquilla, 3,183 meters, that's a lot. And it's a big climb from ATZITZINTLA. Lots of elevation gain. Anyways, so this is the road to the observation telescope. over there, you can see it. So I'm gonna continue now on this road, drive up, drive up, drive up. And I talk to you again, there's something called Caseta, that's where the people, there's a security entrance, and that's where the people start to hike up to the telescope. Anyways, let's continue to the intersection close to the Caseta, and I talk to you there again. Here, you can still see it's still kind of paved and paving stones, but a little bit further, the road switches to gravel. So, anyways, let's continue, and I talk to you a little bit further up, and I'm going to reset the odometer. Okay, I reset the odometer, it's at 0 again, so I talk to you up there again. Okay. So, continuing uphill from Malaquilla, I'm still on the pavers, the paving stone road. But in a second you will see it will change to gravel, okay? It's very steep, and it's getting steeper. So this road is paving stones, and then there was a part missing, no paving stones, and now we are again on paving stones. Okay, motorcycle friends and friends of Pico De Orizaba. So I arrived here on the gravel road at the Caseta. You can see it there. That's the Caseta. Here's the intersection. The Caseta is like a security entrance thing. This is the way you go. You can drive up to the observation telescope. And I don't think you can even drive up there. But anyways, it's security here. And to continue further to the Refugio Fausto Gonzales, you have to drive this road. So this is the intersection. It is 1:15, and I want to show you the kilometers. It is 6.8 kilometers from Malaquilla, where I talked to you last, here on this road, here to this intersection. 6.5 kilometer, and in Malaquilla the road was still pavers, and then there's little gravel and pavers again, and gravel pavers, then there's switchbacks, and then at the end here it's all gravel. So you come to here, 6.5 kilometers? 6.8 kilometers. And the altitude here is 3,988 meters. (3,988 meters) here at the Caseta Vigilancia, which is here at the volcano Sierra Negra. Anyways, I'm gonna hop back on the motorcycle, and we're gonna continuing this way to Valle De Encuentro. It's like the valley of the meeting, or the meeting valley. And it's only 500, 600 meters, and we're in the valley, which is just the place, I call it the saddle. It's the place between this volcano and the Pico De Orizaba, okay? So let's continue. 500, 600 meters more, I'm gonna stop in Valle De Encuentro, and I talk to you there again. and I'm going to reset again the trip odometer, okay? There, 0 again. Okay, it is 1:24 and I'm here in the Valle De Encuentro. And it only took like a minute to drive here from the Caseta de Vigilancia, from the point I talked to you last. I'll show you quickly the odometer. So it was 700 meters to drive from the Caseta here, maybe halfway between the two sides, between the mountain here and the volcano over there. And I should quickly show you the altitude. (4,017). So we are at 4,017 meters here in the Valle de Encuentro. Okay, we're going to continue driving now to the other side there. There's an abandoned building there and an abandoned Vigilancia, another checkpoint from long time ago, and I think that's where the camping is. I've seen people camp like on that side over there, and there, like I said, where the old building is. So I'm going to continue drive there. Only takes 1 minute. I take another video there where the old entrance is, with the old gate, security gate. And when I'm over there, I will reset the odometer to show you how far it is from there, as far, as high up as I can drive to the Refugio Fausto Gonzales. You can see it. I can see it. It's the orange building over there. It's very, very high, 4,600 something meters. And I want to try to drive up as far as I can. I've been very close to there. And yeah, but anyways, we're not there yet. So right now, hop back on the motorcycle and continue a couple hundred meters further, okay? Okay, so I just rode 100 meters further, and here you can see this is where I have seen people do the camping, here alongside this side. You can see fire pits there, and little places where people park their cars and their tents and all that stuff. Anyways, I'm going to continue like 100 meters further and show you the old building, and they also do camping there. So I'm going to continue 100 meters further, and I'll talk to you again there. Okay, so I rode 100 meters further, just around the turn here, and this is another Caseta de Vigilancia, another checkpoint. Anyways, so the camping is along this side. I've seen tons of people here camping and doing a rest stop here and so on, and a little bit further over there. So let's look at the odometer. The odometer says 900 meters. So from the Caseta Vigilancia over there where the telescope was, through the Valle De Encuentro here to the other side, to the other Vigilancia. It's 900 meters, and I also quickly want to show you the altitude. (4,036 meters above sea level. So here at the entrance checkpoints, here we are at 4,036 meters, and from here the road continues all the way up to the Refugio Fausto Gonzales. So this is very important. 4,036. I'm going to reset the trip odometer of my motorcycle, and we will know exactly what distance it is from here, from the yellow gate to the Refugio Fausto Gonzales, actually a little bit before where we're going to park, or where the cars usually park, because it's impossible to drive a vehicle to the Refugio Fausto Gonzales. All the vehicles have to park 400, 500 meters before you reach Fausto Gonzales. But you will see it. Anyways, let's reset the odometer to 0, and we're here at 4,036 meters, and let's continue up, and it's gonna get really steep and really tricky up there, the road. So let's continue. Okay, it's reset. Let's continue. Okay, we just left the yellow gate, and I rode 700 meters here to the monument of ATZITZINTLA, the mountain dog. And I'm not going to reset the odometer. 700 meters from the yellow gate here to the monument ATZITZINTLA, and I'm going to quickly show you the altitude. (4,101 meters here at ATZITZINTLA Monument. I have made 1 or 2 videos about this monument, and maybe I'm going to make a link in the comment section to the video of ATZITZINTLA, the mountain dog, okay? And I also have made a video about the ride up here to Fausto Gonzales once. Maybe it wasn't the greatest ride, I'm probably going to redo it, but I'm going to put a link to that in the comments too. So for now, I'm hopping back on the bike, and we're going to continue drive up as high as we can and park the motorcycle, and then we're going to talk about the distance and altitude again, okay? So let's continue. From here on, it's getting more and more complicated, the road. I don't know if you can see it. This road is not too bad, but over there it's getting much steeper, and there are switchbacks. And a long time ago, I stayed on the straight part. I never took the switchbacks. But the lesson learned here is, if you come with a motorcycle or maybe a vehicle, try to take the switchbacks. It does make it easier. So anyways, let's continue, and I talk to you again further up, okay? Okay, motorcycle friends and friends of Pico De Orizaba. It is 5 minutes after 2 on Monday, March 10, 2025. And I just arrived here with my motorcycle at this rock, very close to the Refugio Fausto Gonzales. The Refugio Fausto Gonzales is just around the turn, just around the corner there. You see that one individual rock there? When you walk there, you see it. It's basically 500, 600 meters from here. Anyways, I just left the gate, the yellow gate, down there, well, whatever, half an hour ago, whenever, and I set my odometer, trip odometer, to 0 down there at the yellow gate at the Casita de Vigilancia, where the camping is. So let's have a look at the odometer and see how far it was from the yellow gate here to this rock. .3 4.3 kilometers from the yellow gate here to the rock. And let's check the altitude. (4,548 meters. That's not bad. 4,548 meters. Here, very close to the Refugio Fausto Gonzales. Anyways, when you're driving this road on the way to the Refugio Fausto Gonzales, I've said it in other videos before, so you're driving up this road, it's a 4x4 road. It's a tricky road, and on a motorcycle it's very tricky too. It's steep, sandy, rocky, and yeah, it's a problematic. Today was not too bad. There are some switchbacks. If you ever drive this road with a motorcycle, my advice is use the switchbacks. They really help. So when you come up here, and this is the last 90 turn, most vehicles who drive up here with hikers or guides, or people who want to visit the Refugio Fausto Gonzales, most people come to the turn here, they turn and they can go maybe another 50 meters, 100 meters, and that's the end of the road. Most people park over there, you can see it. And I've showed it in a different video. You need to park here and here because your vehicle can't go any further. I rode up here with my motorcycle just through the turn, and you see that lonely rock over there? Over there I couldn't go any further, and when I stopped with the motorcycle, it started to roll back on me. It was really, really tricky and bad. That's why when I was over there, all of a sudden I had to turn around, and it's much steeper than it looks. So if you come up here with a motorcycle, just pull over here where the rock is. Park here where the rock is, on the side of the rock, and don't try to go further. Now, it's just an advice. I'm not an expert motorcyclist, I'm just a beginner. I just have been on the motorcycle now for 4 years, and 2 years on this motorcycle. I've been here a couple of times, and yeah. So maybe if you're a professional motorcyclist or a motorcyclist with many years experience or a cross off-roader, you can probably go much, much further. But for normal people, just park here. Anyways, I'm gonna grab the cellular phone with the altitude app, and maybe I'm going to walk up to the Refugio Fausto Gonzales, and we can have a look at the altitude, what the phone says with the GPS altitude app, and what we think it is. So usually it is, what I know, it's 4,600 meters at Fausto Gonzales, so we can just go up there and double check it, so to speak. Okay, I see you further up, okay? Okay, hiking friends, something interesting. So I parked my motorcycle down there at the rock, and I'm hiking up here the last 500-600 meters to the Refugio Fausto Gonzales. And here on the road, you can see down there, people can still drive, some of them, and then usually people park there and then they hike up the last 400, 500, 600 meters to the Refugio Fausto Gonzales. But here, look, you can see here the holes of a Jeep of four-wheel drive, and you can see over there too. So I've seen videos in YouTube, there are videos in YouTube about some Jeep club, and they drove up here, and most of them had to quit on there, but there were 1-2 vehicles who were able to go a little bit further until they couldn't go any further, and then they were just grinding and grinding into the sand but couldn't go any further. But here, look, you can see the big the big holes for where the wheels were digging and digging and digging and trying to go a little further. But I think it's fair to say that this was the end of the road, even for the most eager four-wheel driver. So in here, I want to show you the altitude. It says 4,641 meters. We have to double check it on the way down. So this is maybe the highest a vehicle has ever driven up here, attempting to reach the Refugio Fausto Gonzales. Okay, I'm going to continue my hike up to the Refugio. Okay, motorcycle friends and hiking friends here of Pico De Orizaba. So I am hiking up from where I parked my motorcycle, and as you can see, I reached the Refugio Fausto Gonzales. So I'm gonna walk to the side of it where the cross is, and we are going to have a check on the altitude. Okay, let's go over there and do it, and I talk to you over there again. Yeah, and it says 4,718. Wow, 4,720. I've got a hard time believing this. I always thought it was 4,6 something, but it's okay. I'm going to put the phone here on a rock and we're going to have another look in a little bit, okay? We put the phone on the rock so there's no interference with my other cell phone, and maybe you can get a better signal with the GPS here with the satellites. Okay, let's put the phone down here. Okay, we're gonna have another look in a little bit, and for now just do a quick view here. Super nice. Refugio Fausto Gonzales. The hiking trail goes down and down, and down there you can still see a little bit of the 4x4 road and the 4x4 road going all the way to the Yellow Gate, which is down there where the forest is on the right side. Okay, not bad. And one other thing, I just stopped my Garmin app here on my other phone, and it said it took me half an hour to hike up from my motorcycle here to the Refugio, and it was like 650 meters. So yeah, so I always say 600 meters. So let's say 600 meters from here to the rock where the motorcycle is parked. Okay, let us have another look on my second cell phone and check the altitude. The phone was lying there now 5 to 10 minutes, and let's have another look if the GPS signal is better or stabilized, and yeah, let's have a look. Wow, I'm very impressed. It says 4,725 meters here at the Refugio Fausto Gonzales. That's much more than I always thought. I thought it was 4,650 or something. So 4,725 meters. Very impressive.